Now it is time to start our contest. So for our first speaker, Michael Mangold, we will do a tech check. Please confirm that your video and audio are working. Michael Mangold? All right, we can see you. We can hear you. Can you see the timer?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. We are ready to begin. Contestant 1, Michael Mangold. Dream big and impact, but how? Dream big and impact, but how? Michael Mangold.
Kobe Bryant, back in 2013, had a knee injury. And that's where he started to realize that he had to think, what is he going to do after he ends his basketball career? I don't know if you're aware of it, but Kobe Bryant won an Emmy Award in 2018 due to his work in the storytelling. Kobe Bryant was also fearing the decision we should have. But Kobe Bryant knew who he was. He knew what he was passionate about. How many of you received the advice, follow your passion, raise your hands? In fact, I think everyone's got this advice, but it's not that easy. A few statistics. According to a Deloitte study today in the US workforce, only 13% are doing something they're passionate about. And according to a Gallup study, more than 50% are disengaged in their work and are not passionate about it. The coronavirus is making it worse. Right now, over 6 million people seek unemployment. And to be honest, this is rising uncertainty. In the world today, our society is dominated by scarcity. People are timorous and we are demotivated, and most of us are lost. We lack the purpose. Psychologists describe the purpose as a key pathway to happiness. Scientists said that the purpose helps us for a good mental health. And businessmen say that purpose leads to extraordinary productivity. My talk today is about to show that everything we do today, we really have to focus on ourselves and our self-discovery to really impact society. Innovation. You know, there's 3 components in society. There's your world, the environment around you, there's your organization, and there's yourself. You can try to change your organization, but if you're not the CEO, it's not going to be easy. At the intersection of the 3 components, you have innovation. And I think we have to start with ourselves. Today, I've been the last 12 months in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. I came here to discover the opportunities to freedom and innovation. I am French-German. I'm Michael Mangold, 26 years old. I'm passionate about science and technology. I am a chemist by training, but also all the different components that triggers innovation. But I didn't start there. You know, when I was 13, I was lost. I mean, I was an 8th grade student. I was distracted. I couldn't express myself. And the only time I had A grades were when I was when I was cheating. But then I went to high school. And the teacher, my chemistry teacher, asked the students almost at every class, why are you here today? And believe me or not, most of them, they couldn't say why they were here. So that's where I started with the first mindset rule, that life is about the lives you touch. It's not about yourself. Life, it's about serving. So I started to study chemistry because you study science for meaning and not for money. Then I went in a binational degree of chemistry and I discovered the German culture, as half of my class were German. And they challenged my belief system. Most Germans were traveling after high school. Most Germans were working in groups. Most Germans had better grades than French people. This really triggered my interest. Hold on, they are doing everything different that I was doing and they're performing better. And that's where my mindset number 2 came into the game. Impossible is just an opinion. Everyone told me we cannot travel, but it's not true. So I was inspired by the German and I traveled the world. So far I traveled to 32 countries. Why did I do this? Because I realized that it is an amazing opportunity to self-discover who we are and to understand the world we live in. I'm not saying you should travel too. I know it's difficult for most people, but traveling is amazing. And I had amazing experiences. I met, people from former segregation zone in South Africa, and also amazing families in remote village in Mexico. I really experienced amazing things. And the mindset number 3 that I've learned there is that the experience I got was from the people I met. And it's not about the law of attraction. It's about the law of resonance. You have to be the person you want to attract. Today, I see a world full of opportunity. But as you can imagine, and as you can see, the world is still full of scarcity. So why that? So now I'm going to help you to dream bigger and to impact this society. So first, as I told you, you have to focus on yourself and discover who you are. Second, you have to focus on a problem you want to solve. Because inside of you, it has to burn. There's so many problems to solve today. Climate change, making abundance of energy for our world. Once you find your problem you want to solve, you have to be the leader of the change. You have to be the person you want to attract. Like this, you can collaborate. That's step number 3. And then finally, you can impact the world when a lot of people come to your mission. I come back to the 3 mindset principles I shared today. First, life is about serving. Second, life is about nothing is impossible. And you have to meet the right people to show you that what you want to do is possible. Lastly, life is about resonance. You have to be the person you want to attract to get the right experiences and opportunities. To finish this talk, I would like to come back to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant reinvented himself. He got his Oscar at the end of his career, and it's because he started with himself. So if we want to impact society, if we want to innovate in this world, we have to first discover who we are, find a problem we want to solve, be the person we want to attract, inspiring people, and then we can impact the world. What is your next, Emmy? Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. We will now have 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballots.